Mud Pie. Hi, sis. How are you, Susan? Hi, darling. How are you tonight, honey? Darling. Just 1 second. I'm sending this invite to somebody. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm all yours now. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sandy. Hey, Brad. Kelly. Allie. Hi, my sweetheart. And Dylan. Hi, everybody. I am. I am. This is my last night. And Lord, I'm struggling tonight, you guys. So y'all bear with me. I've been in massive pain for 2 days, and tomorrow is an infusion day. Thank you, Lord. And it will go away. So y'all bear with me if I'm a little slow tonight. I'm getting by, okay? Hey, Brenda, how are you, sweetie? Hi, Cutie's here. Jennifer's here. Hi, darling. There's Ann. Hi, sweetie. Jenny, how are you? It's so good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you, Misfit. I appreciate it, babe. I really do. And for those of you who don't know what the title meant, this is my last day as a smoker. Tomorrow I am quitting smoking. I am not looking forward to this, but it has to happen because if I don't quit, it's going to kill me. And I am not ready to leave this earth. I have too much left to do. So, hey, Adriel, how are you? Good to see you. Molly, hi, sweetheart. Thanks, Dylan. Yeah, it's been, I don't know if you guys can see it, but have you ever hurt so bad that you're shaking? I don't know if you guys can see it. You see that? It's been doing that all day. I can barely walk. You'll see when I get up off this chair how crazy it is for me to get up off this chair because my knees and ankles hurt so bad I can't push the chair back with my legs. So I have to kind of rock myself and use my weight to scoot the chair back enough for me to get up. It's pretty bad, you guys, but it's okay. I'll get through it, I'm a firm believer that God's in charge, and I have some of the most amazing friendships and friends here and family that support me and love me, and I'm going to do it. I am going to make it. Not yet, Brad. Rick told me about it, but I did not see it yet. I just got home from work a little bit ago, and I was on a live with another friend real quick, and then now I'm here. So I will watch it tonight, though. Sure, Ann. Be happy to show you. Well, Jennifer, tomorrow's my quit day. So if you want to quit, there's a couple other people that said they're going to quit as well. I am also, if you guys didn't already know, if you hadn't heard us talk about it before, I am going to do a 30-day vlog, the first 30 days of my journey. I am going to be as real as I can be. If I'm mad, I'm mad. If I cry, I cry. If I'm upset, if I'm happy, if I'm goofy, whatever it is. If I slip and smoke one, if I don't, I am going to be totally upfront and honest. I'm going to, the first 30 days of that journey, is I really think that I looked for something like this, that would tips or tricks or what to expect or whatever. And there wasn't anything out there that I found that was as detailed as I wanted, So I decided that I'm going to vlog the first 30 days. The vlogs will go out in the evenings, probably most likely, maybe in the morning, but probably evenings. Short 5 to 10 minute vlogs, just recapping my day. So it's in my hope that when the next person wants to quit and needs that encouragement and needs to know that what they're going through is normal, that they're not alone, they're not losing their mind, that extra support, that they'll be able to reach out and have something to go to, that's my hope. So I am going to be just as honest as I can be and as real as it gets. What I feel, you guys are going to see. I'm not going to hide any of it. So I'm scared and I'm nervous, but if I don't stop, it is going to kill me. This last round, when you're sick for 6 months and you can't breathe and your doctor tells you your lungs are only functioning at half what they should be, That scared the crap out of me, you guys. It really did. It scared the crap out of me. So I don't have a choice here. I have to do this. So let me catch up on chat. I've been talking to y'all and not watching chat. Hey, Brian. Lois San. Hi, darling, sweetheart. And Sandy and Allie. Hey, Charlie. How are you, sweetheart? And Tammy. Hi, darling. Scott King. Hello, my darling. Pickers is in the house. Hey, sweetheart. Let me go back to where I last read so I make sure I don't miss any of you guys, okay? So bear with me. Y'all keep talking. I'll catch up to you. I read pretty quick. Thanks, Ann. I appreciate it, honey. Hey, Tim. How are you, sweetheart? This is my big brother, Tim. Everybody say hi to Tim. Oh, thank you so much for all the encouragement, you guys. Thank you so much. It just means the world to me. I am so blessed to have so many of you guys that love me and encourage me and support me, and I just am so blessed, and I cannot tell you how much you all mean to me. Are you crabby pants this morning, Brenda, or this evening? It's okay, because I'm going to do that too. I told a couple of people that are really close to me that I, interact with all day, every day, and especially one of them was Susan, the first one, I think. I said, Susan, you know me. I don't like being ugly. I don't like being mean. Don't let me be ugly. If I get ugly, slap me. I mean, not literally. She's 100 miles away, 800 miles away. But, if I get mean or if I get crabby or it seems like I'm struggling, just tell me. You're not going to make me mad. It's going to make me glad. So, because I do not want to be that person. I don't want to be hateful and ugly to somebody just because I don't feel good. I've never been that way through this whole illness, through the RA, through everything I go through. And I refuse to let this have that kind of control either. So, y'all see me getting crabby, y'all just point it out, okay? I mean, you can see the anxiety and stuff. I'm just almost in tears just thinking about it. I'm terrified, but it has to work. It has to be done. So you'll quit with me, just not tomorrow. Scott King, I love you, darling. Hey, Rick, how are you, sweetheart? Yeah, y'all don't forget to switch your chat because I did. Thank you for reminding me, Susan. From top chat to live chat so you don't miss any of the comments and stuff. Brian says, take it out on Susan. Susan will just pray the devil out of me. I'll be in good hands then if that's the one I chose. She's amazing. She is amazing. Oh, thank you, Allie, honey, sweetie. Stella, hi, darling. Hey, Cher. How are you? Daniel's in the house. I'm just about caught up to you guys. I bet, Kelly, and it's one of my biggest fear. And I'm thinking this is one of the reasons I want to do this also before I move to Christy's, because Christy smokes and she smokes inside, but she doesn't smoke very much. I mean, she's not a heavy smoker. But when her boy and all their friends come over, there may be, but she says it's okay. And I've been over there. It's not bad. I mean, it's not, and a lot of times in the big group, they go sit down on the back porch anyway. Because they're comfortable there. They can just hang out, which is cool. Brad's still stopping with me. Ooh, Brad, I am so excited. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to do a daily vlog. And you can feel free to leave a comment, share your experience, or agree with mine or disagree or what you're going through. Feel free to document your journey on mine as well. You're welcome to it. Anybody is. I would love to hear it, to know I'm not alone and not going through it alone. CG, it's hard to give your best friend. I know. And people think I'm joking, but those of you that were smokers or are smokers, you will understand when I say there are people alive and walking this earth today because I could go outside and smoke a cigarette and calm the hell down. And that is a legitimate statement. So, I'm going to have to find different ways to deal with that. And I don't know, but it's got to happen. So thank you, Mel, honey. I appreciate it. Hi, Cher. Love you more. some slow typer, then it was Daryl. But when you see Cher, tell her I love her more. But I love you too, Daryl. How are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. Dan quit in 2006. Awesome. How you doing, Dan? Welcome, sweetheart. All the money I saved. Yeah, we were adding it up. RS and I were talking last night, adding it up, the amount of cigarettes. I was like, holy crap. Started vaping. Well, Mel, that's not an option for me. This recent illness that I'm still getting over. I still have lots more to go. But one with the COPD and the acute bronchitis, I get pneumonia really, really easy. So I did ask my doctor about that, and he said vaping would not be an option for me because it's too much moisture in my lungs, and they cannot process that right now. There's just no way. I would be setting myself up for pneumonia and getting sick all over again. So I can't, unfortunately. He did give me some patches, and they actually helped slow way down. You know, I don't take them. I don't wear it at night. I've had too many people say it either keeps them up all night or they have nightmares. But they helped during the day, which is the hardest part. And he gave me a prescription for Chantix, and I haven't decided if I want to take that yet. It's there if I want it. All I got to do is go fill it. But, you know, I've heard such mixed reactions. Some people say it's great, and other people say it's horrible. Some people say it works, some don't. So, hi, sis, Connie, knitting or crocheting. Well, at some point, I will at some point find some kind of hobby. A lot depends on what my joints do and how my hands are working. But, yeah, I've got to figure out something. Of course, I love to sing, and I am finally, as you guys have noticing, I'm getting my voice back slowly. I'll have to send you more coffee, Christmas that he's smoking. You're amazing, Kelly. I love you. Susan says, black pepper oil on the tongue. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. Okami? I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. I have no clue if I'm saying that right. If I'm not saying that right, please forgive me because I don't know, but welcome. Patches and mints. Yeah, I have some mints. I have, my mom bought me, bless her heart, she knows my cinnamon licorice that I absolutely love. There's a place down at Farmer's Market down in Alvin where my mom lives that makes homemade licorices, and one of them they make is cinnamon licorice, and it is the best. If you're up north and you're familiar with what a cinnamon bear is, these taste just like cinnamon bears, but it's in a licorice stick. And oh my gosh, they're so freaking amazing with it. So my mom went and bought me 2 3-pound bags of licorice, which is awesome, right? That's that whole. So I'm excited about that too. I'm an ex-smoker. You quit on the patches. So that's encouraging. Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, everyone is different. Now, I did wear the patches last week. And I started this whole thing the first time when I first went to the specialist. I was smoking about 2.5 packs a day. And with the patches, I'm down at a half a pack. So, I mean, in 2 weeks, it made a huge difference with just the patches. So I'm hoping they'll continue to be that effective for me. So, yeah, you know, both of my bosses took Chantrix. One of them said it didn't affect him at all. He was like taking an aspirin to him. And the other one said he didn't have any side effects except the dreams. He had really strange dreams. But neither of them quit smoking either. So, and I've talked to many people that have had totally different reactions to it. So, and I've got so much else on that I need to deal with. You know, I'm dealing with the RA and the pains there. And that already keeps me awake. Do I really need something else that's going to make me have nightmares and keep me awake? So, I haven't made up my mind there yet, but it's there if I want it. Hi, David. How are you? Says, hello, everyone. I got your girl working on a video intro or video series I'm starting. Anyone here use Windows Movie Maker Live? I do, David. That's how I edit all my videos. The little editing that I do. But all of the challenge videos that you've seen and all of that, that's all done with Windows Movie Maker Live. It's both, Allie. Because without the patch, I get jittery, I get jumpy, I get cranky, I get a really bad headache, and that's the withdrawal from the nicotine. But with the patch, I didn't have those withdrawal symptoms, but I still had that craving for a cigarette. So, which is why a lot of people gain weight when they quit smoking because they're constantly eating, and it's that repetition, you know, from that repetitive motion that is so much a habit. It's like I have to relearn how to do things with a cigarette. I have to relearn how do you drive a car without a cigarette? Because I don't know how to do that. I always have a cigarette in my car. Now, in this car, I will say my other car that I had that the dumb butt took, nobody smoked in that car. But this is an older car. He smoked in it all the time, so I just continue nutrition. But when you wake up in the morning, what are you supposed to do? Because normal routine for me is I get up in the morning, I go potty, I grab a glass of milk or juice, I go sit out on the deck, I have a couple of cigarettes, watch Tessie, check in with my friends for 30 minutes, and then I get up and I come in here and I do a breathing treatment, I take my meds, I get dressed, and I go to work. So what the hell are you supposed to do when you get up in the morning? I mean, I don't know. Or what do you do after a meal? Because, after a meal, you're supposed to sit back and chill and smoke a cigarette and visit with your friends, let your food settle. That's what you do after a good meal. Apparently not. So, yeah, so it's going to be crazy. Go catch my chat. I had it stalled. Sorry. You need to send me some. Send you some what, Kelly? That's what the doctor said, Sandy. That's exactly what the doctor said. Rick. Yeah, I think I'll have to do that one. Ann, I don't like the regular licorice and Twizzlers and all that. I don't. But this stuff, it's homemade. So it is a twist, but it's cinnamon and it tastes just like cinnamon bears that my mom buys in Montana. It is such a good flavor. It doesn't have that waxy licorice taste or texture to it. It's just roped for serving because it looks like licorice. It's really good though. That's because you are a rock star, superstar, Miss Susan Sullivan, that I love so dang much. Hey, Grandpa's Place, how are you? Ollie quit cold turkey. Hi, Owen. There's not that big of a lag, just by the way, as I'm reading these. It's not that big of a lag. I'm catching up because I forgot to restart the chat. It was still frozen. Yeah, that's what the bosses said. They were just weird. They weren't like nightmares, but they were just weird dreams that made no sense. Yes, Lois saying that's a definite. Susan and I have already been praying, and she's been a rock. She has been an amazing, amazing support for me. We've already started praying and getting ready. So, no, Kel, can't. Wait, before we went on a lot of walks, and eventually I need to get back to that, Christy. But how are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. Hey, at the moment, I couldn't if I wanted to. I have trouble walking to the door, and you guys will see that here in a little bit. But once I get my infusion tomorrow, by Saturday night, I'll be virtually pain-free. Sunflower seeds gives you something to do. That's a thought, Brian. Oh, Daryl, and then went in some weather for sure. That's for sure. Wellbutrin helped me. It's an antidepressant. Yeah. But I don't want to do the Wellbutrin. I've had 2 or 3 people in my family that have reacted really horribly to it. So it's obviously people in my family are sensitive. So I'm definitely not going to go there. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Rick. Well, I quit before. Well, I'm gonna do this the way Susan says because I never thought about it this way. And she's absolutely right. I've paused a couple of times. I haven't totally quit because otherwise I wouldn't still be smoking, right? So I've paused a couple of times, and one of the crazy ones, I absolutely love McDonald's French fries with ketchup. I love ketchup. Except when I paused and wasn't smoking, I hated ketchup. That is the nastiest tasting stuff. I hated it. So I'm like, great, now I'm going to quit smoking, and I've got like 4 bottles of ketchup stored in my pantry for storage and backups. And what am I going to do with 4 bottles of ketchup when you hate ketchup? This is going to be an interesting journey, you guys. Grandpa's Place that he had hallucinations. It was great. Started every morning with a solid 45-minute psychedelic trip. Susan says I started smoking at age 5. I was 12, sis. I wasn't that far behind you. readjust the seasonings. Yeah, I bet. I'm really interested to see how it's going to go because if I know the cinnamon rolls will be following a recipe exactly. I'm not playing with it. I'm not trying different stuff. Nothing. It will be exactly because my bosses are going to eat those. Yes, ma'am. After I go to bed tonight or this morning or whatever, I'm really not sleeping well. I'm really in a whole lot of pain, and even if I try to lay down, it wakes me up. So, but when I go to bed tonight, that'll be it. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Yep. I started smoking when I was 12, and I'm 50. So, Sandy, I know. I absolutely know. That's why I'm reaching out to my friends and, just asking them if I start turning into a winch, that please tell me because it's not who I want to be. And if I need to isolate myself for the first week, then that's what I'll do because I don't want to hurt anybody. So you might try that, one good friend that'll smack you around and the rest of them just kind of isolate yourself for the first week or whatever until you feel comfortable. I don't know. That's what I'm going to try. I will be around and I'll answer to people on text, but I'm not going to do lives or calls or anything for the first week other than my vlogs. Unless I know for sure that I can deal with it. So tomorrow is the quit day. Anybody that wants to help, wants to quit? My file says it's 6:33, 6 minutes, 33 seconds. That's what that is, David. 6 minutes, 33 seconds. And I'm sorry if I missed a comment, David. Just ask me again, maybe. I'm sorry, but I didn't see that one. That stands for 6 minutes and 33 seconds. Tim smoked one day and set himself on fire. That'd be a deterrent. Oops. Hi, Tyrion. Hi, baby. Mwah. He has just the cutest, cutest, cutest. I absolutely adore that little man. Totally cute. It is, Grandpa. It is getting a lot better. The new meds are starting to work. I still get tired easy. I still get a little breathless. Still have a little bit of a cough, but it is so, so much better. So, thank you, Owen, honey. Quinoa, how are ya? Oh, thank you, honey. I know, but it's got to be and my voice and my music is another big part of that. If I don't quit smoking, I'm not going to be able to sing. And this illness where I've totally lost my voice for 6 months, it's enough for me to see that scared the crap out of me. My voice is my gift that God gave me to share. And if I destroy that gift, I would feel horrible. I don't know that I can look at God that way, And it's such a vital, vital part of my life, my music. So yeah, it's got to happen all the way around. And it's definitely getting better. Amen. And that's what I told Susan. I said, I got to do these a couple of times so I make sure they come out right before I do one for the tournament or for the challenge. Thanks, Rick, honey. You guys make sure that if you don't know my mods, if you do, make sure you support them, give them a wave, give them a thanks. They do such an amazing job on here for me and helping me take care of you guys and allowing me to talk and still not have to worry about, what's going on here. I mean, I do worry. You guys know what I mean. I don't have to worry if a troll comes in. I know my mods have got that. I know if you guys have questions that I missed, they're going to relay it to me. They're going to get my attention. I have the most amazing mods on YouTube. I really do. So take the time to say thank you and pat them on the back or whatever because they're amazing. They help us to keep this chat running smooth. Backroads, hi, darling. I quit smoking about really rotten brand of smokes, and that was all I allowed myself to have. Started slowing down because they were nasty. Yeah, that's an idea for sure. Oh, I love Tyrion. He's such a sweetheart. He is an amazing young man. All of your children are. You've got beautiful children all the way around, guys. You absolutely do. All right, Connie. Team Country Girl. Thanks, Molly. And that can't be that bad. Amen, Susan. Thank you, Owen. They are, and they are flipping awesome. Hey, Marty, how are you? Tawana, hi, darling. Yes, Tawana says thanks to all of our mods. You guys are amazing. Puppy breath, hi, sweetheart. Turned purple the third time I smoked with bronchitis. Not breathing helped me a lot. That was 30 plus years ago. Asthma bronchitis actually saved my life in the long run. Yeah, that's where I'm at. And of course, now the COPD. And it turns out, y'all ready for this one? I'm allergic to allergies. Isn't that the very definition of an allergy? He said, no, not really. Most people get allergies. They can take an antihistamine. They get over it. It just irritates the mucuses or the sinuses or whatever, mucus membranes, and they get over it. With you, you get what is essentially an allergic reaction. Your entire respiratory swells, just as if it were a bee sting or something else. That's how your body works. And your entire respiratory system swells as if you were allergic to it, which you are. So not only do I deal with the acute bronchitis, which is how I've had all my life, the COPD, and now I have allergic rhinitis, which basically means I'm allergic to allergies. Does that sound crazy or it's just me? I mean, seriously. I had to think about that really hard for a while. I was like, what? You think Hannah loves you more? I don't think she does, Kel. I think if she really needed gotten to pick, she would want her mama. But I absolutely adore you, Hannah. You are my heart, girlfriend, my little girl. And I'm going to be, I tell you now, even though you are now 18 and you are a young lady, you are always going to be my baby girl. Always, no matter what. So just have to accept it, darling. I love you, baby girl. So we are also allergic to nicotine. My mother is allergic to smoke. Yeah. Some of you need to smash that thumbs up. Bring that count up. Thank you. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate that, darling. Susan's allergic to her body. I know. Bless her heart. Yes, it is. It's an autoimmune disorder. And he said it's very, very common for people with rheumatoid arthritis or lupus, that kind of things. When you already have an existing autoimmune disorder, it is very common for this to happen. So I have meds that I will be taking for probably the rest of my life, but we are down to only 3 that I have to take every day faithfully, plus my arthritis meds. So 4 a day, and the others are PRN, which is patient required something or other. I forget what the N stands for, but basically means that if I need it. So I have them here. He's given me 90-day refills because I don't go back for 3 months. I have everything here I need. He said, use your judgment. If you feel like you need it, do it. So RS, there's my sweetheart. Hi, darling. I know you're still at work, baby. Don't get in trouble. But call me when you get off work, okay? Love you. Everybody say hi to RS and say bye. I know he's at work, so he's probably sneaking in on a smoke break. Just say hi. Talk to you later, RS, honey. Everybody saying hello. You can eat green beans and mashed taters, and he lied to you. Both contain nicotine. I did not know that, Grandpa. Wow, I did not know that. I have to learn something new. And you guys keep RS in your prayers. He is going through some health issues that are pretty severe. He's been pretty sick, so y'all keep him in your prayers. And when you see him, just encourage him. So he knows that our God is bigger than what anything those doctors are going to throw. Our God is bigger than the devil. So that devil can attack all he wants, but our God is bigger. So you guys just keep him in your prayers. He's just having a really rough time. Health-wise, emotionally wise, he's just in a rough place. So please keep him in your prayers. Thanks, Rick. Daryl, you guys are amazing. Hi, Freaky B-Lady. What's up, sweeties? If you have one autoimmune disorder, you have more. Amen, Susan. I'm discovering. And everybody's saying hi to RS. I kind of like that they can watch the replay on the chats now and, go back and keep up with it. So when we're talking, it makes sense because they can follow along. Lots of people are sending you prayers, babe. Amen. Brian says the devil has no power. He is weak. Amen. Yep, that's for sure, Daryl. Hi, David, dear. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Out sailing, about to lose it. All right, darling. Well, you have fun out on the boat. It's good to see you, honey. Everybody saying hi. B ladies, there's Allie and Half Acre and Molly, and there's Puppy. Yeah, the replay is great. So for this evening, and I don't know if Rick wants to come hang out for a little bit or whatever, or Ann. I am going to smoke when I want to smoke. Normally, I don't go out and smoke, but maybe one if I'm going to go really long. And you guys know from experience, I will always ask you. I have an option. I don't mind staying on here, but I need to have a cigarette. And I always, because I try to be real considerate of you guys, I have a responsibility to be up here if this is my life. So I will ask you to be a little indulgent with me tonight. I'm going to smoke a cigarette when I want one. I'm not going to force myself to wait tonight. I'm just going to relax and enjoy my evening because I am in so freaking much pain. And if I get really stressed, it seizes up the muscles and it just hurts worse. So please bear with me. But if Ann says she will, okay, Ann, I'll send it in a private message through your channel, okay? And then Rick, if you want one, I'll put it in your channel or in your email. It'll be there waiting if you want it. Now, give me just a second. Let me send this to Ann. Or is it either in your email? Whichever one you want, Ann. Do you want email or do you want a private message? Which is easier for you? Smoke a rotten when you got it. I've got some behind me. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's my rolling machine when I do my home rolls. I have a bunch of loose tobacco that I left out intentionally. I did not put it away, so it's kind of dry and stale. So if you've ever had a stale cigarette, you'll know what I'm talking about. That's what that's for, because it's going to taste pretty gross if I decide that I got to have a couple of hits. Thanks, Owen, honey. Oh, I'm waiting to see what Ann tells me. Private message. Okay, it'll be on its way in just a second, hon. I always have to stop the chat, otherwise I click on the wrong person when I do stuff. Y'all get that? Try to click on it and it jumps and you end up banning somebody else or going somebody else's channel. So I've always liked to stop the chat, and so I know that I don't jump and miss them. Okay, Ann, it's sent. It's in your private message through your channel, darling. And let me send this to Rick real quick. Rick, yours will be in your email, as usual. Okay, sorry, guys, I'm back. And I need to catch up on chat, so y'all keep talking just like always. I will catch up with you, honey. And that was another reason I chose today, by the way, or tomorrow, when I have the infusions. And those of you that are new to my channel and haven't seen me go through these yet, I'm like 3 weeks past due because I cannot take them when I'm on an antibiotic with the active infections. So I'm like 3 weeks past due, which is why I'm hurting so bad. It's been a couple months since I've had my meds. And but when I do the infusions, I'm already tired, which is going to make it worse. They really knock me for a loop. I have friends, and I'm very blessed. It's about 45 minutes to an hour for me to get home from where I go to get these done. The problem is my infusions start with 50 milligrams of straight Benadryl liquid through an IV, and then the meds on top of that. So I'm really tired. It takes about 3 to 3.5 hours to do. So I am very blessed to have friends that call and talk to me on the phone all the way home to keep me awake. And when I get home, I usually sleep 4 to 6 hours. I get up for a couple hours, maybe 2-3 hours, and I go back to bed. And that pattern repeats itself for about 3 days. I sleep probably out of 48 hours from Friday and Saturday, I probably sleep 36 of those. Literally. I mean, it knocks me for a loop. The good news is when I finally come out of that Saturday evening, Monday or Sunday morning, I will be virtually pain free. It's just night and day. It's incredible how well this stuff works. Oh no, Ann, and I am so sorry, Ann. I did not mean to leave you. Like I said, I'm and freaking Susan said they talked to you a little bit. I've really been in a lot of pain. It was really hard for me to sit in the chair any longer. I had done the live with B, which was amazing, and I got so much wonderful feedback. B, you need to go watch those and read all the comments that came back. They were so awesome, so much fun. Make sure you go watch the comments on that live from last night. And then RS called, who's, as I said, is struggling to have some help. So I am so sorry I kind of popped out on you, darling. I apologize. But I was so glad I got to make it there for a little bit, and I will make it again. I promise you. Sandy, I have rheumatoid arthritis, which is, as Susan was saying earlier, it is another autoimmune disorder. Basically, my immune system attacks the cells and cartilages in my joints, thinking that they are damaged or diseased, and it attacks them, and it wears away the cartilage and the fluids and all the between your joints that keep them cushioned. And then you get the irritation and the inflammation, which makes them rub together, and it's extremely debilitating. If you don't treat it, it can really misshapen your joints. If you've ever seen really old people that their hands are like this and they don't change, that's because they were never treated and their joints just stuck that way. So that's what I get the infusions for, is the rheumatoid arthritis, and I take a medication called Remicade. You be sure to tell them you want to be able to talk. I promise you, Elizabeth, I promise you I am calling you at some point tomorrow when I wake up, just so you can hear me talk. What did I miss, sis? Send an email to who, baby? You talking about the link for Ann? Yes, I will be able to sleep. I'm sorry, I missed something. Thank you, Susan. Is that what you're talking about? The link for Ann? Thanks you, honey. It's hard right now, and you'll see it here in a minute when I try to get up. You'll see. Sure, Ann. Give me just a second. I'll send it to an email. Just 1 second. Oops. Okay, Ann. It's on its way to your email, babe. So normally when I'm hurting like this, I turn my camera off so you guys don't have to watch that. But like I said, this whole experience for me is going to be just out and open and straight up front, so I'm not going to hide nothing, but you guys will see when I try to get up. It's tough. But thank you. By this time tomorrow, I will be able to walk on my own, get up and down. I'll still be a little stiff and tender, but nothing like this. By the time I get home tomorrow, it'll be good. By the time I get home, like if you figure right now, my pain is at 100%. Okay. By the time I get home tomorrow, about an hour and a half after the infusion, it'll drop to about 80. By the time I wake up in the evening, it will have dropped to about somewhere in the 60 to 70 range percent. And by the time I get up Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon at latest, I will be virtually pain-free. I mean, I'll have the normal aches and pains that come with having arthritis, but it won't be anything I can't handle that Tylenol won't fix. So it is amazing how quickly this stuff works. Hey, Beverly, how are you, sweetheart? Back road, a guy online named Joel Spitzer has a site called Why Quit, and his site helped me greatly. Rather large site full of help. Oh, that's awesome, Backroads. Thank you. Let me take a snapshot because Susan will tell you I will not remember that. So let me take a snapshot before it goes off the screen. That's the best way, you guys. If you're live streaming and somebody tells you something you need to keep and you don't have anything to write it down with, snap a picture. You got it right there. The great grand had a rheumatoid but they didn't treat back then. She would wash dishes in really hot water. Yeah, I use a lot of hot water, Christy. When my joints like now and I'm hurting all over, when I get off of here tonight, I will run a tub of water as hot as I can stand it. And I will dump a bunch of my bath salts, which have Epsom salt in them. And I will soak until that water gets cool, because that's the only thing that's going to keep me mobile to be able to get up in the morning to go to the infusion. So I'm so glad. Brian says, Country, I'm so glad you started your live stream back up. I've missed you too. And I do. You're right, Susan. I have all of you guys and I have God. And my God is bigger than this addiction too. You know, and I've missed you, Brian. I really have. I've missed all of you. But, you know, and as most of you have gone through this journey with me, I've tried to, I don't know how successful at it I was, but over the last 6 months, I've tried to stay as, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, not prominent, but as out here as I can, as public as I could possibly get, to checking in with you guys in small streams when I could, and being on with Rick where I could hop off when I needed to. And, you know, I tried to stay as noticeable for you guys, as public as I could during all this, but I really miss our evening chats and chills, you know, and I really do. It's bad. It's into the corner. Yeah, that's for sure. And I'm very blessed too, Backroads. I mean, and I really appreciate all the advice you guys give. Please don't ever doubt that, Backroads. I love it and I appreciate it. And I'm really fortunate. Susan had a habit as big as mine. You know, she just got smart sooner than I did. So she's been where I'm at, and a lot of others that I have very blessed to have that will support me and understand. And, you know, and you Backroads, I know, having quit before. So I will take all of the advice and help and tips. You know, I may not use every tip that's given to me, but I will absolutely read it and look into it and make a decision. So please don't ever think that I would be offended by you offering a tip. Honestly, I don't. Thanks, Owen, honey. They have daily shots for that. For what, milady? For the rheumatoid? New wife. Have a great night, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being in here. I do. I really feel better. I'm dealing with the pain today, but I feel a lot better. Well, there's my beautiful friend. Hello, darling.
Beautiful. I know who you talking to.
It's all right. I'm sick. My eyes are bad. It's okay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm only kidding. Do not take.
Yeah, I feel the love, baby.
You are beautiful, inside and out.
So, is there an echo? Anybody?
Everybody okay with the sound? You can hear her. No echoes or anything. I'm not hearing any. So.
I turned down the YouTube part.
Yeah. Hey, trust me, I'm loyal. How are you? Thank you so much.
I let the hair down, baby.
Oh yeah, you see mine, right? I can't put it up now anyway, because it's like, you ever hurt so bad in so many places that even your hair hurts?
Yeah.
When your head
Girl, I've got RA too, so
that
yeah.
Even to do this hurts, you know, just to move your hair on your scalp hurts, you guys. It really does.
I got it right here right now, but it's not.
Yeah, so to just leave your hair down with nothing pulling and tugging, it's amazing.
Yep.
Nope, you don't want an echo, that's for sure. All right, everybody says it sounds good, so if you don't mind, it'll take me a minute to get up from here.
Turn my sound up a little bit.
And I'm going to put the camera straight on you so that it won't worry about bouncing sound and cutting you off. You know, because if my air kicks on or something, it'll switch the camera back to me for some stupid reason.
That's okay. I'm a yacker.
So it's locked on you now.
Hey, Rick. Hey, everyone. Take your time, girl. You look like me when I get up.
It's rough. It's rough today.
Yeah.
It hasn't been this bad since before I started getting treated. It is what it is. God will get me through it, and my friends, and my God, and nothing I can't get through.
Refused to die. She is quitting smoking. Tomorrow morning, no more.
That is Patch, by the way.
Monday morning.
That is Patch, by the way. Patch, Meat, and Baker.
Oh,
Patch is Patch is amazing. The man who refused to die, his nickname is Patch. And he is an amazing man. If you don't know him, you will absolutely love him. He's an amazing person to know.
Well, then I'm just going to have to add him to my channel then.
Or there you go.
Add myself to.
Okay, guys.
Yeah. Mine's not too bad today, but I only got the one swollen though.
Well, I sent Susan a picture. You can't see my toes. You can't see my ankles. There's no difference between my calf, ankles, and feet. They're all one big width all the way down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to channel. There we go.
Okay, guys, I'll be back.
We'll be here.
Okie dokie.
So this is how you do 2 videos once. Susan, can you hear me? A little bit of delay here. I was going to use my computer camera, but the video on it was horrible earlier. I did. It's my phone. I tell you what, let me get some earbuds. That will work. Hold on just a second. Now I got to get up, you see? Watch. I'll get up slow too, but maybe not as... I don't know what the hell I just dropped. Okay, let me go get some earbuds. Hold on just a second. Oh, no, y'all aren't going outside yet, dogs. Goodness. I bet this will fix the problem. Okay, let's see. Let me do this. I gotta pick up the phone. Sorry. Okay, how is this? Is this better? Woohoo! It's the earbuds because it was on my phone. Woot woot. Oof. Yay. Wow, 2 nights in a row doing this live. I'm on a roll, baby. 2 days. Oh, I know my camera's not right. Sorry. My bad. Too many cords. Dadgum. See, not like earlier, Susan. I'm trying to watch my mouth. It doesn't always happen, but... Yes, she is. It's all her fault. That's okay. I want to get better at it. It can't work because I am disabled also. So who knows? Maybe I'll just make a career out of this. Y'all can see my ugly mug. Yes, I did, Susan. That video was horrible, and it's on my Alienware computer. Oh my gosh, that is just... God, I'm such a dork. Oh, thanks, Owen. I'm working on it, but I'm old. Yeah. Oh, but I can say the F word, Susan? That works for me. Just kidding. That's why my husband married me, because I'm a dork. That's why I married him. We are the dorks. Bella, you want to say hi? Bella. You want to see my doggies? There's my boxer. She's sleeping right now. And a while ago, she farted. Good God. Let me see if I could turn my camera around. Let's see. Yes. Okay. There is my Dobie. Yes, she's asleep. Oh, she's waking up. That's how she sleeps on the couch. Yes, the tongue with the boxer. Isn't that crazy? And there's my German Shepherd. That's Daisy. And here comes Coco. Oh, stretch, girl. Oh, stretch. You're my beaches. Yes, you are. Now go away. Yep, see? Alrighty. There we go. Yeah, my dogs are crazy. Coco, leave Daisy alone. She's actually being good. Yep, all girlies. The only one that's not fixed is the Dobie, and she's in heat. Yes. Well, she's almost out of heat. But I didn't want to breed her the first time she went into heat. She's only a year old. So when she comes into heat the next time, I will have her bred, and then I'm going to get her fixed. I'm only going to let her breed once. Hey, Angie. Hey, Brendo. She stepped out for a minute. Oh, there she's typing. Yay. Really, Coco. I'm sorry. You can't get up here. No, ma'am. Okay. There. Now go away, dog. Oh, thank you. It's actually, I don't know if you can see it. It'd probably be all backwards. But this is what a really cool grandma looks like. I hear you, girl. You okay?
Yes, chewing bugs are attacking me.
Cute PJs.
Thank you. I will tell you the fact that I have on long sleeves and long pants and it's 74 degrees outside, there's an issue.
Yeah. Thanks, Rick.
But I've chilled. I've just got chills everywhere.
Yep. I feel you. I'll need to make you a rice towel. That'll help a lot. Oh, we were talking about that top hatter thing. It's like 90-second auctions or whatever.
Yes, yes.
So I got several things. One was a camera for your car, like a looping recording camera as you're driving.
Those. I saw those.
And I won the bid at $7.
Oh my gosh.
Shipping was $7. So 14.
14.
And then we were talking. And well, we need one for the back. And what if somebody tries to rear end us and blames us like we're backing up? So I did another auction and I got it for $1. Same one.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. I have to go check that out then. I didn't know anybody had used it.
But yeah, look for shipping though.
I'll probably have to wait till you get your product so I know that you actually.
Yeah, make sure it works.
Yeah. You're my guinea pig friend.
That's okay. I'm always a guinea pig.
Hey,
Brandon. So after Sunday, no more smoking in the house. But today, yeah.
That'll be awesome. It'll help you cut down for sure. When I'm smoking outside, I don't smoke near as much. Hi, Ashley, and Joanne. Welcome, ladies.
Hey, Ashley. Hi, Joanne.
So, I know a lot of times I type to you guys if somebody else is talking, so I don't know if you guys can see my hands. This is normal for me. You can see all of my knuckles, right? This is my right hand. Can you see the difference?
Oh, my God, girl.
My legs and knees are worse, and my ankles, and they're worse. So typing is incredibly hard for me, so I'll just bear with me. If Ann is talking and I see your question, I will answer you, but I'll be polite, let her finish talking, okay? I'm not going to type a lot, you guys, like I normally do.
I feel your pain, girl. I haven't been swelling as much lately because I've been on LASIK, and it has been helping. So
yes, they do. Tawana, what I do with mine, I because my hair is also layered, I kind of tip it upside down. Well, I don't now because I would fall over. But I tip it upside down and I put it. You remember the old Pebbles ponytails, literally straight, look like a fountain off the top of your head. put it in one of those, and then put a hairband about every 3 inches or so that it's all nice and straight. And then however much your split ends, dead ends are, about that much, just cut it straight across at the bottom. When you let it back down, it'll automatically adjust those layers like you had it. And it'll cut off the worst of them for you without you having to go pay for an expensive haircut. Hey, Stella, I know, baby. It's bad, you guys. It's been worse. And I tell you, it's been worse. When I first started this journey and before I got diagnosed, I was on a walker. I couldn't walk. I was on crutches for almost 2 months because I could not put any weight on my legs at all. This is real close to that. It's real close. I mean, I have my walker. If I need it, I'll get it out, but I won't need it because tomorrow is the infusion day. So I'm going to do is survive till tomorrow morning. I cut mine. I've cut mine 3 times, Loyal. I've let it grow to my bottom end where I'm sitting on it, and I've cut it 3 times up to my shoulder blades to donate it for cancer. I doubt that I'll do that again because it's with all the medications. One of the side effects to treating the RA, it is also a mild form of some of the meds they use for treating chemo for cancers, and one of the side effects is hair loss. And I know you guys think I have a lot of hair, but I really don't. It's getting very thin. My ponytail used to be that thick, and now it's about like that. I've lost probably 2/3 of my hair. So I'm not doing the haircuts anymore because I don't know how long it will take me to grow back. Preserve what I got. Hey, White House, how are you? Thank you, darling. And hi, Angie. I did see you come in, sweetheart.
Yep, she's quitting tomorrow, and I'm quitting Monday.
It's Autumn,
that is.
Channel. You did tell me that. I'm so sorry, baby. I knew that. I knew that, Autumn. I'm drinking the tea you got me, by the way. This is the breakfast tea. Trying to warm me from the inside out. Oh, thank you, Angie. And like I said, I mean, it's been worse. It's been a lot worse. And I sent Susan a picture of my from the knee down, and they were even propped in a chair and had been in a chair for hours, and they were still. So, it's.
Thank you, Susan.
Susan's awesome, isn't she?
Yes.
And Ashley and Joanne. I mean, I am really, really blessed to have the most amazing mods. I really am.
I just figured out. Well, Rick showed me. I didn't figure anything out. How to set mods.
Yeah, easiest way.
I'm all new to it.
Easiest way is in the chat, but you can also do it through your channel.
Yep, I did it both ways now. Yep, I have, I think, 86.
I know we talked about it before.
Yes, Ashley, you are top mod. Well, I can't say that. Everybody in here is awesome. It depends which channel you're in. So y'all are all equal to me.
Ashley is amazing. She is absolutely.
Yes.
I am very blessed. I love all of my mods. I really do. Obviously, Susan is my sister in every way but blood. We are extremely tight and extremely close. And Ashley she's almost like a daughter to me. She's young enough to be my daughter.
Yes, I'm here. Well, we are the same age.
Yes. So, and I always, she just makes me smile. She is such a beautiful, loving, giving, gentle person. And I just cannot help but smile when I see her. And Joanne's like
hilarious.
As far as the goofy things that we say and do, and listening to her sing, and
yeah.
I've been a Joanne fan from day one. So
yep. Actually, she's one of the first people I subscribed to and kept watching.
Awesome. I think you are, Ash. I think you're the baby of the group. That just makes you special because the baby always gets spoiled.
Right.
You got that right, Susan. You know that in every way but blood, girlfriend. In fact, we joke about it all the time that, you sure we weren't separated as young kids? Because we are so freaking much alike. It's just almost uncanny. We say the same things almost at the same time. It's just uncanny. The bond and connection that's there. It's crazy.
It's true, Joanne. You and Ashley both. My favorite video. I love all of Ashley's videos, but my favorite is the jelly bean.
Yes.
My neighbors did the jelly bean, and they kept begging me to come over. It's like I wouldn't even go watch them do it. Okay. And they all threw up. I mean, all of them. I'm so proud of Ashley. She gagged a few times, but I didn't see her throw up.
Sure, Charlie. Yeah. Tell you, I was so glad to see a bunch of those medicines drop off of there. My goodness. Holy
Yeah, I
cow.
took myself off some. Stinky Ashley. It is, Ashley. Y'all introduced me to Country Girl and Picker Rick and Susan and who else? It's all melded together. I have a blast.
Susan is the older sister. I can always say, no matter what happens in this life, Susan will always be older than me.
As my sister tells me. Bitch.
It is amazing, Ashley. You're right. And I am so blessed to know you. I got to share these with you. Charlie, do you mind if I share these? I hope you don't, because I'm going to do it anyway. He knows me enough by now. He sent me 2 pictures, and they're absolutely precious. I'm going to try to share these as best as I can. Hope you can see them. The top, it says hashtag Team Country Girl, and at the bottom it says you can do this. And it's got a beautiful sunrise over a meadow. You guys see it? And it's
Nice.
And then the other ones has the same words on it, but it's a day shot of a meadow, like, just a country meadow out in the country with the clouds. And I love clouds, and he knows I love clouds. So that too cute. It says hashtag Team Country Girl. You got this. Charlie, thank you so much, baby. Thank you, sweetheart.
I got to let the dogs out. I'll be right back.
All right, I'm here. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful cross, Molly. I will forward that in a little bit, honey. You mark the spot, sis. You're probably one of the few people on the planet that I would volunteer for. Okay, you mark the spot. Tawana's got 2 kids and a husband. I think I have a focus on one thing problem. Yeah, I understand, Tawana. I've been there. It is amazing, Ashley. And I have been so blessed. And I don't know about all of you, but I have been so blessed to meet some of the most phenomenal people through my channel, and I get comments from other people that, that don't watch YouTube or whatever, that don't get it. And they're like, it's not like it's real. They're just people in a computer. It's not like they're real. Why are you so upset? Why are you getting upset? Why are you crying? Why are you scared? What? It's not like it's real, except that it is real. You guys are real people. You're not robots. You're not actors on a screen. You guys are real people with real life issues and problems and trusts and cheers and victories. And, we share our real lives. There are a bunch of them, don't get me wrong. There are a bunch of live streams and chat rooms and stuff that just don't ever get personal. But we are so blessed, this little community that we have, to have some of the most amazing people that have truly become friends in every sense of the word to me. And I am beyond grateful. When I count my blessings every day, you guys are in it. You guys are way up there toward the top. Yeah, Susan, her hair is to her butt, and it is. I've seen it. And sometimes it's a pain. I will, Molly. As soon as we get done here, I'll send it out. But yeah, it's a beautiful cross. Well, Sandy, it'll grow back, honey. I hear you, Susan. There are, with the exception of a couple of people in my family that I'm very blessed to be close to, I talk to you guys more than I do them. And it doesn't mean that I don't love them, that I don't, enjoy spending time with them and talking to them, but I interact with you guys on almost a daily basis, and I don't with them. I talk to my brothers, and most of them, it's scheduling issues because of their work schedules, mine. We just aren't always at the same place at the same time where we could talk. I've got one brother in Montana, one down in Dickinson. So sometimes we can go 3-4 weeks before we talk to each other, Not that it's intentional. It's just the way the schedules work. Hey, Drew, how are you, sweetheart? Look, Susan, Connie's older than you, so we can all blame it on her. That makes you the middle child.
I'm back.
Awesome, Brando. You have to send me some pictures one day. Well, welcome back, my darling.
Thank you.
Me too, Tawana. And I learned so much from you guys. I learned things that I didn't know or a resource of how do I do that? You know, one of the ventures that I'm going to be getting into is going back to making and selling the bath salts and lotions and stuff that I've always done for years, and the jewelry. And I want to add soap. And you know, how awesome is it that I have Tessie and Susan that I can go to, who are more than happy to teach me how to make soap, to teach me what to look for. If it does this, it's okay, that's normal. Or if you see this, you did something wrong, start over, don't waste your time. To have that resource is amazing. I mean, it's just incredible. I was watching one, and without getting into a bunch of drama, because I don't do drama, but she was talking about somebody else had her shampoo recipe, this and that and the other, but I didn't give her all the ingredients. And I said to her, I said, well, in that case, you're doing your people, your subs, and your watchers a disservice. Because if you're here to teach, and that's what you say you want is to teach, then you need to give them all of the information they need in order to be successful. Because if you leave parts of that recipe out and it doesn't work for them, they're going to get discouraged. They're going to feel like it's, you know, they're no good at it, and they're going to quit. And that's not fair to them. So, I mean, why would you intentionally leave ingredients out? Are you that stingy and greedy? Because that's what it says to me, is greed. So, I mean, I am so blessed to have this community where Susan will tell me exactly down to the letter, exactly what she puts in her soap, how she puts it in there, how much of it she puts in there, how long it sits. She will tell me to the letter so that I learn to do it properly. As do I. When you watch my cooking shows, my videos, you guys see the bloopers. I don't take them out. I don't, because I want you to know that little mess ups in the kitchen are normal. We all have them. It's normal part of cooking. So I don't take that stuff out. Hi, sweet baby. What a cutie.
Thank you. This is my Daisy.
Well, Autumn, you can always just let it get to a certain point and then stop it. So, hey, Mr. Cool, how are you, sweetie? And my Lois Ann is still here, bless her heart. Hey, I didn't tell. Don't look at me, girlfriend. I didn't tell. Doggy, I know, right? A little bit bigger than Dooders, though, Joanne. I'm doing okay, sweetie. I'm doing okay.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. We had a American Shepherd growing up, and I absolutely loved that dog. Her name was Apollo. She was the best dog. She was the coolest dog. I really miss her. Freaky says,
This one likes to jump a lot.
well, mine did too. And one of the funniest stories that my brothers and I tell, we got her as a rescue dog. She was about not quite a year old when we got her. And she was a rescue. She had been in an abusive place. And when we got her, she loved everybody. She loved everybody except for someone in a uniform. The meter man, a police officer, a mailman in a uniform, she would go ballistic. And it kind of makes us wonder if whoever was abusing her must have worn a uniform as a daily part of their routine, you know? So when the meter man comes around to check the light meter, back then they didn't do it by computer. They actually somebody actually came to your house every month and read the meter, and they made a little hash mark on there where the line was, you know. So the meter man would knock on the front door. I'm here to check the meter, and we would let her in from the backyard. We'd bring her in the house. He'd go do his thing. He'd hop the fence and go to the next yard. And once we knew he was gone, we'd let her back out. So, Mr. Mach 1, you sexy thing, you. So one day we brought her in, and one of my brother's friends was over and didn't realize what was going on. And she was trying to get out because she could see the guy, and he opened the door and let her out. Oh my gosh, if you've never seen it, and I do not mean this, please do not start screaming racist BS at me. I am not racist. If you've ever seen a black man turn white, this was it.
That happened when we were kids. We had a
White.
chow lab mix,
So
and she
here
did
comes
not
the
like
dog,
men.
right? The dog takes off. The meter man takes off for the fence, thinking he'll jump the fence. So we have 6-foot wooden fences. The meter man jumps the fence. The dog jumped the fence. So I'm standing, I climb up to the top of the swing set. My brother goes out the front door to try and head him off at the end of the block. And I'm standing on the top of the swing set, and it's like this motion. The meter man, the dog. Like they were on a track. The dog. The meter man. That boy could run, let me tell you, because he was out running her and out jumping that fence. But it was the funniest thing in the freaking world I'd ever seen. I was laughing, and fortunately, my brother caught her at the end of the street. But so when you say she likes to jump, yeah, I can believe that.
But she just likes jumping on people. She doesn't. We have a 4-foot fence. Like if there's a bunch of people over,
Right.
she'll jump up and down and clear the whole thing, but never try to jump over.
Yeah, she would only jump if she was chasing somebody. So hey, JD, and Heidi's in the house. Yeah, you got to meet. You should see Tank. You should see Tank. Can I show her a picture, sis? I have to ask first but Tank is her dog. He's a Rottweiler. He's the cutest little thing. Oh my gosh.
Now my husband wants one, and I said no. 3 big dogs is enough for me. I got 1 leg and not enough energy.
Yeah, I'll have to wait for her to answer me, but yeah.
She said a while ago I should see him.
Yesterday or today. I think it was this morning. I think she took it and sent it to me, but Tank was sending me hugs. That's what the picture was.
Oh,
Tank looks at her phone when he hears me, I think. She hasn't ever said it, but I know he does.
she said yes.
I'll pull it up. She hasn't ever said it, but I know Tank knows my voice and hears me. I know he does. She never said it, but I know. He is just such a really sweet, sweet dog. And so attached to Susan. He is just, that's his mama, and that's all it is to it.
These two. God.
Oh, I know, right?
Crazy dogs.
Get there. Oh, I know an easy way to find it.
Yeah, she does, Mr. March, huh? She sounds a lot better.
Oh, thank you, Mark. I am really doing a much better. Got a ways to go yet, but a ways to go yet. Oh, there it is. Let me show you. This is Tank. He was sending me a message that said, "What for you?"
Oh, that is adorable.
Isn't he just precious?
Yes, definitely.
Such a cutie. There was another one in here too. I love this one. Look, he's bundled up in a towel, laying down in the car for a ride.
Oh,
He is so
very comfortable.
yeah, he is adorable. And he's getting older too, and needs a little bit of help, kind of like all the rest of us, And
Yeah.
when Susan's having an asthma attack, he wakes her up. If she's having a nightmare or she's having a breathing episode, he wakes her. If she gets shaky while she's up, he'll walk and just stand like right beside her. She can lean on him if she needed to. She can do whatever. I mean, he's an amazing dog, and he loves his mama.
Well, welcome back, Brian.
Hey, Brian, welcome back, honey. Well, I'm glad you made
Yeah,
it.
almost as cute as Ollie. Almost.
Almost. Ollie's really cute too, and Dooders.
I know.
Dooders.
I know. Ollie is just like a little fluff ball.
Joanne, I
Dooders,
didn't ask you,
when
did
she held him up, it's like he's going, yeah, this is my place.
I know, and Ollie was so taken with Joanne too. I was like, Dooders is going to get jealous when Joanne gets home and smells Ollie all over her.
Mm-hmm.
I was curious how that went, Joanne. I didn't ask you.
You are shaking so much, honey.
I am. That's why I'm holding 2 cups, 2 hands on the cup.
Yep.
I am. I don't know if y'all can see it, but
These two are going to drive me to drink. Oh, wait, I already am.
I can't do that. I have my wine in there, and I can't have it with his meds. Love me some maters. I hear you, JD.
Oh, my gosh. All right, you two. Really? I don't know if you could.
I know, right? Did he cry after she left? Ashley, did he get depressed after she left? I bet he did, Joanne. I bet he was so happy to see you and probably hasn't pretty much let you out of his sight for the first few days. There's just one night she had to go for a nap because she didn't feel good. And he sat outside her bedroom door the entire time. He wouldn't even come down for his food. Oh, that's so sweet, though. Oh, I love you too, Autumn. Thank you so much, darling. I love you. You can, the shaking. Yeah, it's, if I prop my hand on here, it doesn't do it as bad. If I just hold it free form, it's trembles. And I said, it's been worse, you guys. It really has. It's been worse. He was so down. I bet he was. Seriously, it was so sad. He lay in the bed all day and wouldn't play. It's heartbreaking. I bet.
Hi, Carl.
Hey, Carl. Oh, thanks, Owen.
Ollie boy.
You're lucky that Ollie didn't jump in her suitcase and try to smuggle his way back.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Karen. What part of Texas are you from?
Hey, Karen. I'm in Texas as well. I live in Houston. Welcome. Holly needs to be on the panel. Okay, Holly can be on my panel anytime. You can too. You and Joanne are too. You're both welcome. Amarillo. We have an office in Amarillo. In fact, Steve Tim lives in Amarillo. Do you know
I'm
Steve
making a
Tim?
mess of him.
But welcome. It's awesome to have you here. I am sorry, I was looking at your channel. I am your number 9 subscriber, so I can be able to find you and go back and check your stuff out, which is awesome. Obviously, I'm Country Girl, obviously, and this is Ann Baker that's up on panel with me. You only lived there for a few years. Awesome. I've been in Houston all my life, so getting ready for the hood. You make sure you look out for that man of yours. From Michigan, we have a lot of people from Michigan around here, so that's awesome. Oh, I know, right, B-Lady? It was so funny, and the comments are hysterical. It was such an awesome time. Everybody had a blast. But Karen, we're just kind of laid back. We hang out, we chill, we do some food challenges. If you get a chance, you can check them out on my channel and on Pick a Rick 1. It's scrolling through your screen. We do them jointly, he, myself, and Susan Sullivan. Mach 1 is also in here. He helps us with behind the scenes and planning and all that and keeping track of everything. But what it is, basically, we have a randomly selected food that we all 3 cook, and we post the pictures, and all of the people in our rooms and chats vote on them based solely on the looks. And we don't identify whose is whose until after. So they either vote for 1, 2, or 3. And we recently added an addition. This will be the first time that we gave our voters an opportunity to challenge us and cook with us. And Anne, who is on the panel with me, won the right to challenge us. So she will be cooking with us for this trip. And we are making cinnamon rolls. So y'all get your sweet tooth ready because, oh my goodness. So we are excited about that. We are really excited. And I do have a couple of singing videos on my channel. I do a lot of cooking. You'll notice there's been kind of a lag. The last couple months I've been really sick and I'm getting better slowly but surely. But I am so glad you're here and I hope you come back. I hope you'll join in. We have a lot of fun. We really do. You want JP to be in? Well, she has to do what we're doing. And I don't know if Joanne was here because she's been gone so much. So I'll explain it. The way you enter to be in the drawing to be selected, when we post the cinnamon videos, cinnamon rolls to, thank you so much, Karen. There's a couple of songs on my channel and I will be putting more as soon as I get my voice back. This is the best. This is the best I've talked in 6 months. So it's slowly coming back. But when we post the cinnamon rolls for you guys to vote, At the same time, if you want to be in on the next challenge or the opportunity to cook with us, you would put, my vote is for number 2, I'm in. You can put the phrase I'm in along with your vote. And then everybody that says I'm in is in a secondary drawing to decide who wins the right to challenge us. Once we know who all 4 participants are, then we run the random selector to see what we're cooking. So Anne is actually the only one who will ever get to know ahead of time what's being cooked. So,
Oh my.
because it was the first one. So, hey, Cindy. Cinnamon girl. And I've picked mine out too. I can't tell y'all what they are, but I know what kind I'm making. And oh my gosh, they look amazing.
This will be the first time I've ever made it by scratch.
You and me both. So we're in it together. And I'm like you. I'm going to do a few testers before I do the final cook on that Saturday.
If it works out, I'm going to take my pictures and
that's
I'm on
kind
video.
of what I'm thinking. They have to be turned in, you guys, and it's how it works. We do the challenges every 2 weeks because it gives us a break in between. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday will be when the pictures are due to me so I can get the videos put together and get it out for you guys. So you can do it right away. You can do them 5 different times. Whatever is your final one, your final cook or pictures that you want to use, that's what you send me. So I am definitely going to do some practice ones because believe it or not, yes, I'm a country girl in my heart and spirit and all that good stuff. I have never made homemade cinnamon rolls in my life, ever. So Susan and I were laughing about that because I had said on the previous screen that, there's a couple of them on there that scare me. And Susan said, like, which one? I said, first and foremost, cinnamon rolls. I never made them. And here it turned up cinnamon rolls. I was like, oh, my God.
First time.
It's just proof positive that God has a sense of humor in my life. I'm telling you. Susan hadn't decided which one she's doing yet. And she's probably made a billion of them. Oh, thank you so much. Awesome.
I've eaten a billion of them. I just haven't made any of them.
Amen, right? Hey, David. The earlier post with your email. David, I think I got a message from you. Didn't you send me a message? A private message? And I'm sorry, I this week, I know, David, I'm pretty sure I got it. This week has been really hard for me. I've been in a lot of pain all week. So I am behind. I apologize, but I'm going to be home the next 2 days. And even when I'm awake, I won't be out of bed much. So I will have lots of time to catch up on a lot of this stuff. So I will absolutely respond to you, David. I apologize it's taken me so long, baby. Oh, thank you so much, B. Love you. Hey, Ruby. All right, B. I love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Night, B. Trying to set up my
David, normally that would be fine. Maybe if we don't mind, maybe next time, because I think I'm only going to be here about another 10 minutes. I really need to get off my feet. I need to go lay down. But next time, tell me early, okay? In the stream, you're more than welcome at any time. I'm just not going to be here for another 10 minutes or so. I'm getting more and more shaky, which means I really need to take pain meds and go lay down. Rick says, I've cooked hundreds of cinnamon rolls. Pillsbury, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, David. I appreciate you understanding that. Just remind me early, honey.
Thank you, Owen. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get those numbers up there. It's low, but it'll work.
Country Girl, it's now etched in stone. Bee Lady giveaways at Country Girls channel. All right, you got it, girlfriend. We had a blast. And we know now to take the earbuds out, right? We learned that lesson, so we're good.
I'll have to remember that.
Hey, mud pie, sweetie. Hey, Jazz. Well, I'm in a lot of pain. I am really shaky. You'll see when I try to lift the cup up, my hands shake really bad. I'm in a lot of pain, but That will get better tomorrow. I go for my infusion tomorrow. I am 3 weeks behind because I cannot take it while I have an active infection. So it will be better tomorrow, but tonight and yesterday, it's pretty bad. I'm having trouble walking. Takes 2 hands to hold a cup because it shakes so bad and it hurts. But
What time is the infusion? Or what time will you be home, rather?
the infusion, normally I do it at 8 o'clock, but the doctor's office called me today. He has an unexpected emergency consult at the hospital at 8. So he said he will be back by 10. So they bumped it to 10 o'clock. And then it takes roughly 3 to 3.5 hours to do the infusion. Takes about another 30 minutes to go get my labs done. And then it takes me 45 minutes to an hour to get home, depending on traffic.
Then you're
So
going to be wiped.
yes, usually when I get home, as Susan and Rick and them will tell you, usually by the time I get home within 30 minutes, I'm out cold. And I usually sleep 4 to 5, 6 hours. And then I'll get up for 3 or 4 hours, and then I'll go back to bed for 4, 5, 6 more, and I'll be up for 2 or 3. And that'll do that all the way through Saturday night into Sunday morning before it hits my system. So, but yeah, so I got to be there at 10. So you figure 3 to 3.5 hours for the infusion. So that's what, 10, 11, 12, 1:30. Another 30 minutes to get my labs done. That's 2, and an hour home is 3. So by 3:30, 3:45 at the latest, I should be home. It's an all-day event. It's just,
Well,
but
I wish I was there to be able to go with you.
me too. I am really blessed because I have, Rick and Susan and RS, and Rick stayed on the phone with me last time. RS is going to stay with me this time if he's feeling up to it. He's had a big health scare recently too. So, but he is going to call me. So one of my friends always calls me, you guys, when I get these infusions. I text them when I'm done before I leave, and I wait for them to respond before I leave the parking lot. And one of them calls me and talks to me on the phone the entire way home to keep me awake. So
wait a minute, you're driving?
Yes, I have to drive it. I don't have any help. My mother could do it, except that she lives an hour and a half away from me. And she's actually not going to be here tomorrow anyway. She's leaving for Montana tomorrow. But for her, she would have to fight rush hour to get to me, fight rush hour home. And for her, it would be...
That's not good.
It would be almost a 9-10 hour journey for her. And I just can't do that.
If nobody else is available, you can call me.
So well, thank you.
I'll be home all day.
That. So I get Remicade, and it starts with, hang on just one second, JD, and I will fill you in. And thank you, Karen. I am watching chat, you guys. It starts, if you guys ever taken Benadryl, you know how it makes it sleepy and groggy, the little pink pills?
Yes.
So those little pink pills are 12 milligrams, okay? Well, before they give me the Remicade, they give me 50 milligrams of liquid Benadryl straight through an IV.
Oh my.
That makes me sleep for almost 3 hours that I get the infusion. I sleep off and on the whole time. And then the Remicade they give me also is very, very strong, and it weakens your system, and it makes me very tired. And then you add to the fact that I haven't really slept a night through in probably 6 months. I'm physically exhausted. So yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for my friends that helped me, I would be in so much trouble. I really would. I'm so
supposed to be in Houston in a week or two. I can't go though. It's for a surprise birthday party for my cousin, and I haven't seen her in here, so that shouldn't ruin it.
Say she goes and watches it, or she's here. It's not a surprise anymore.
No, she's not on. She rarely gets on YouTube. Oops.
All right, guys. JD, you asked about RS. For those of you that don't know, RS had a mild heart attack the other day. It was thankfully mild, but it was enough to lead him up in the emergency room. He is very, very tired. He's very weak. He's trying to get through the best he can, but he is okay. He's home, trying to figure things out, what he's going to do and how to do. And, he's hanging in there, but you guys, please keep him in your prayers, because he's really got some stuff to deal with. And he's like me. He doesn't have a whole lot of help, and he's got kids that depend on him, and it's a tough, tough place to be. Carl says I get 1,200 of Remicade every 4 weeks. Carl, I go every 8 weeks. And then I take methotrexate in between. They
Well,
may,
this should help the pain too, though, right?
yeah, the Remicade. If Carl takes Remicade, I'm sure he can. I'm sure it's the same. But by the time I leave there, probably a good 30 to 40% of the pain will be gone when I even leave. By the time Saturday evening rolls around, I'll be virtually pain free, other than maybe a little bit of stiffness. It's very fast. It works really fast to reduce the swelling. And what you can take if you're dealing with this, Cindy, they make Tylenol for arthritis. And I am very blessed. B Lady sent me this big giant bottle of this right from the beginning. But they
It
make
works great.
it does a good job. I mean, I've taken 3 of these, which isn't a high dose. And the difference, if you're going to take these, one thing you need to keep in mind, a regular Tylenol is 250 milligrams. These are 650 milligrams. So be careful how many of these you take. Okay, they are strong, but they help. That's the only reason I can sit here and talk to you guys right now. Literally, if it wasn't for those, I would be bedridden. I wouldn't be able to do anything. God is so good. You are so right. Thanks, Jazz. Jasmine, usually Rick knows how to get a hold of me. So if you can get to Rick, you can get to me. That's all I can tell you, honey. I'm really not thinking straight. So please forgive me, you guys, if I'm missing stuff. I'm struggling. So I knew I needed to be here with you guys because this lifts my spirits. This gives me hope and encouragement. Yes, Karen, I know. I don't take them often. Once I get back on the actual arthritis med, the RA meds, the methotrexate and the Remicade, I won't need the Tylenol. Except every once in a while in the middle of a flare or something. Oh, I know, sis. I know they don't, but you're in totally different stratosphere than what I'm dealing with. I know. I don't want to diminish anybody. Any of us each go through our things, but what you're dealing with is totally different stratosphere. So I can understand. Yeah, Karen, you have to be really careful. You do, and I will keep them in my prayers. It's bad. Thank you, Jazz. I promise you, I do. I do. And I've got Allie. Allie and JD have talked to me more than once on the way home from my infusions, and I'm very blessed to have friends and family that are there for me. So, thank you so much, Heidi. Love you too, darling. Okay.
Yeah, it's about time you go rest, honey.
Yeah.
To tell how bad you're hurting. Good night, Ashley.
I love you, Ashley. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Okay. You guys, I love you, and I really, really wish I could stay here and hang out with you guys. I really need to go get in a hot tub and let my joints soothe a little bit and go get in my bed. So
no problem. We understand.
I love you all so much. Thank you so much. Joanne, Ashley, Susan, Brian, Rick, any of you that I missed, please forgive me. My mods, you guys are the best on the planet.
Yes, they are. They are totally awesome.
So much. And to everybody else, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Tomorrow, like I said, will be my first day. So sometime in the evening or early Saturday. I'm not sure when I'm going to get that vlog posted because of all this, okay? But sometime Friday night, Saturday, I will get the first daily vlog. And I'm going to vlog the first 30 days of this journey to quit smoking. So y'all watch for that. Other than that,
and you've got my number.
Yeah. You may see me pop in here and there, but I doubt if I'll stay anywhere long. So y'all just bear with me and let me get this first week down, okay? I love you guys. Thank you, everybody. Much love, guys. And thanks, Ann, for helping me out, honey.
Oh, sure. No problem. I enjoy it.
I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Love you.
Love you too.